Yeah, pretty good, pretty okay, pretty medium extra.
Good enough.
Good enough? Perfect. Hello everybody and welcome back to Boardshop. My name is Nate and today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best value longboard freeride wheels. This is kind of a touchy subject for some people, but this is my criteria for wheels and their value. 1, it's got to last a long time, meaning that this wheel is going to be tough to flat spot, have a slow wear characteristic, and typically going to be stone ground because it's a freeride wheel, as well as having some sort of narrower contact patch or rounded lips. That's what we're grading them on. There's also been some wheels that have been eliminated because they are consistently swirled or mispoured, and we won't talk about those brands, but those brands just won't be mentioned because they're not a great value. If 50% of the time you buy a wheel, it comes swirled, not a great proposition for us to be talking to you about. So let's jump right in. Number 5, we have the Hogs Easy Hogs. This might be a weird recommendation for some of you, but the value. For $45, you're looking at the opportunity to get a 63 or a 60 millimeter wheel. It is center set, it is stone ground, it is a slow wearing wheel, and I've seen these in person get used. Hawgs was giving sets of these away at Giant's Head Freeride, and people were not obliterating them in one run. Because of the easy slider formula, this 83A durometer is going to be slower wearing, a little bit slidier, and a little bit tougher to flat spot as well. So if you do want a long lasting wheel for under $50, number 5 is the Hogs Easy Hog slider style wheels. These ones right here. Number 4, we have the Blood Orange Drift Series wheel. This is the most expensive wheel on our list, but it is warranted. This wheel comes with an internal core to help keep the outside urethane rolling smooth and being tough to flat spot. It comes with a stone ground surface, and it comes in a couple different durometers of 78 and 81A, as well as a couple different sizes of 66 millimeters and 70 millimeters. Even though it is a little bit more expensive, it makes up for that by having the best road feel when sliding, in our opinion. This wheel is going to give you the most amount of feedback. It doesn't feel like it ices out as easy as some of the other wheels on our list today, and it leaves a little bit of thane lines in some certain situations. Warm temperatures are most likely going to make the white and the 78A Red Midnight Series thane, and that is why they are in the 4th position on this list. Number 3, we've got the Venom Wheel Sideshow. This is a wheel that lasts a very long time. It comes in 2 different sizes of 65 and 70 millimeters, as well as it comes in 2 different durometers in that 70 millimeter size, white 80A, red 83A. The 83A are the most durable. They are going to have a little bit more stopping power than some of the other wheels that are on this list, and they last a very, very long time. They come with an internal core, center set, bearing placement, and a stone ground contact patch. This wheel is kind of hard, especially at 83A. It feels like it is the most kind of rough on the road, so if you're riding rough pavement, I might not recommend this wheel, but if you're on super smooth pavement, this wheel feels great. It can handle rougher stuff that eats away at your wheels well also. So if you are in rough situations and you just need a wheel that's going to last, not break the bank, and go 3 times the distance of some other wheels, I would say that the Sideshows, especially at 83A, are a great choice for our number 3 spot. At number 2, with their 2nd wheel on our top 5 list, the Blood Orange Banger. This is one of my favorite wheels in the store for the value. Coming in under $55, this wheel features an internal core, stone ground contact patch, a smooth sliding urethane. It is going to glide across the pavement. You don't have a lot of stopping power with the Banger, but it feels great if we had slide jams, if you want to do tricks. This lightweight 65 millimeter wheel does a really good job. It comes in at 78A, and it feels like it is just tough to flat spot. You can hold it deep in the slide. It works great in a lot of different situations. Some of the drawbacks of it are it is a little bit more slidey than the Blood Orange Drift, and it has a little bit less stopping power and a little bit less road feel, in the sense that it doesn't necessarily give you that perfect buttery smooth slide that you may experience with some other wheels. But for value, it is second to one, and that's why it's in our number 2 spot on our list. Right? Before we get to number 1, here are a couple of honorable mentions that just didn't crack into our top 5 list. Tyler Howell's Vice from Arbor. No longer made with the sucrose formula, this wheel's going to last a lot longer, especially in the Apex formula. The Danny Mac is a different formula, but the Tyler Howell is the Apex, longer lasting, more high rebound, slower wearing formula. Comes with that really cool groove tube core, a stone ground contact patch. After that, we've got the 70mm Rain Envy. This wheel is $30. That's a heck of a value. You can buy 2 of these for some of the other wheels. It lacks some of the cooler road feel and some of the more performance-oriented cores. Last on our honorable mentions, we have the Combo Wheel Blender. This is a 65mm wheel, comes with a stone ground contact patch, is 55mm tall, and is a very slow-wearing wheel. If you are riding super rough pavement and don't want a super hard core in the middle of your wheel, something like this can handle it. If you're on a double kick, city slashing, something like this is going to be great. It's got a pretty nice roll speed. It doesn't wear down super fast. It's tough to flat spot, and it can handle terrible pavement. And at number 1, no surprise, we have snakes. This is everybody's favorite longboard wheel. If your dog wanted to learn how to slide, we'd put them on snakes. This is one of the toughest wheels to stay in stock with in the store, and the reason why is everybody loves them. They're slow wearing, they're soft in durometer, so they roll smooth over rougher pavement, and they're super tough to flat spot. They come in 2 different sizes of 66mm and 69mm, and 2 different durometers of 75A and 82A. The 82As are great, but you don't even need to go hard. The 75As are still super long lasting, and they're both under $65. One of them $64.95, one of them $61.95, and that's just a heck of a value. What do you think of our top 5 list? Got any complaints, questions, concerns? There's a comment box below, and we'd love to hear from you. This is Nate, signing off with Motion Boardshop, reminding you to always skate safe and wear your helmet. That was pretty good with the juggling. You like that? Not so good the second time.